let's do it. Let's hop into it. Who's your top 5 receivers heading into next season?
And it's bittersweet, man. And the reason why I'm gonna say this is because there's some dogs out there, man. That
Mm-hmm.
you know, the top five is always gonna be hard because it's like I'm gonna leave some people out that should be in. But for me, I'm gonna just put my best foot forward. I think my top five, honestly, is Ace and Dogs, man. So number one, and I'm gonna put them in order. This
Mm-hmm.
is this is my order. Number one, I'm gonna go with my boy Davante Adams, who we talked about
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, that's only right.
Hands down, I'm going with Davante. Number two, I'm gonna go with my boy, and for him to be under 6 feet and the way he plays, I can't fight this one. I'm gonna go
Uh,
with Tyreek Hill. I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill number two.
he's always in my top 5.
Tyreek Hill number two. Number three, I'm gonna go with my Buffalo Bill. I'm gonna go with my boy Stefon Diggs.
Okay, that's fair.
Number four, I'm gonna go with my young homie. I'm gonna go Double J, Justin
Okay,
Jefferson.
all right, all right. I was hoping he was gonna name him. I'm like, I ain't heard Justin Jefferson yet.
Justin Jefferson. And my fifth one, man, I'm gonna spice it up a little bit right here, but this dude a dog, man, and I won't say he doesn't get enough credit, but man, the way he plays and his physical style, man, I gotta go my boy AJ Brown for number five.
Okay.
Whoa, no Jamar Chase.
Yeah, yeah. AJ was one I wasn't expecting. I ain't gonna lie.
You heard what I said when I
He said he was
listed
gonna
before I
spice it
listed.
up.
Right, he did say he was gonna spice it
I'm
up.
gonna spice it up a little bit. So yeah, that's my top five, man. You know, y'all can give me kickback if y'all want, but Jamar Chase, he a dog. I love his game, but it's so hard. Like who am I gonna take out over him?
I
Just
know.
who?
But AJ Brown,
You
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
have taken AJ out over
Yeah, you
Jamar.
got the Jamar Chases. You also
Oh.
got the Keenan Allens. You know, I think he might be in like the top 7 or 8 conversation maybe. But yeah, no, Jamar Chase, that's interesting. I mean, I think he has a lot
He
to
said he
prove
was gonna
moving forward.
spice it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let me say why. Okay, my number five is AJ Brown.
Mhm.
AJ Brown, right? Let's just go back to when he was in Tennessee.
Mhm.
He's hands down a vocal. Like you have to keep eyes on him. You can't not think about him. You can't not double him. I mean his size alone, and not only his size, when he catches the ball, like if we go back over my top four, like I think he's the best player, physical style, structure, doesn't really get hurt too much. I mean, he's had a few injuries here and there, but when he has the ball in his hands, all my other top receivers that I have, besides like a Tyreek Hill or somebody like that, like
Mhm.
he's gonna run you over. He's gonna be physical. He can run every route. He can
Yeah.
be a vertical threat. He's gonna catch the physical catches. He's gonna get hit. He's gonna take a hit, and he's still gonna outrun people. So for me, he has a different size to his game that a lot of people don't really give him credit for. So I would think he might not be the flashy, do all this, crazy
Mhm.
stuff. But I mean, he gets the job done at a high level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Okay,
he
but
is
if you
solid
had
all
to
the way around.
pick the games on the line, AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, who you going with?
Yeah, see. I mean, in that instance, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Jamar Chase has really been in my top five. He has, but it's always hard for me because Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, they're almost like the same player in a sense. They're
Mhm.
different, but they're in the same player. They both come from LSU. They both have, that's the Odell era. They all come from LSU. So for me, I love Jamar Chase's game, and it's nothing against Jamar Chase, but I'm still gonna stick. I'm gonna stick with my boy AJ Brown, man. He came to Philadelphia, man, and held it down, man. He balled out, and him and Devontae Smith did some crazy things together. So
They sure
I'm gonna
did.
stick with him. I ain't gonna turn
Can
my
I
back
kick
on my
in with a
dog,
fact
even though
here?
you just gave
Yeah,
me
let's go
a
ahead
tough
and
question.
let's kick
Even
it.
though you gave me a tough question, I'm still riding with my dog AJ Brown. I said it.
No, that's the
Before
he's an all-around
before
receiver.
Wu throws in a fact here, we're gonna go ahead and throw it to the chat. Listen, game on the line, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, who you guys going with? Type the name in there, and we'll see how many of y'all agree with DJax. Maybe
Right.
I know what they gonna say.
maybe there's someone who'll be in your favor.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
The flashy.
We already got one guy that said AJ Brown. Brother Dean said he's taking AJ Brown.
He's proven to be clutch. Somebody said
Joseph Whitebird, sorry, says that he's taking AJ Brown. So far you got two in your favor, DJax. So far we got
this
two.
My thing. This my thing though. Jamar Chase, he's the more of the famous player. He's more of the big time receiver. AJ Brown is big time, but if we're gonna go off of like stats and clouts, not stats, but like clout and like not statistic. What am I trying to say?
Notoriety.
I guess clout. Yeah, just like Jamar Chase is just more.
He's more of like the fan favorite.
The jury.
Yeah, he's more the fan favorite.
He got the swag. He got more of the swag. So I would say on that he's wins.
Yeah. and I mean, maybe after a couple years.
What's your stat, Woo?
Yeah. So as DJax was saying, it's a fact. AJ Brown is 30 pounds heavier than every wide receiver that he named.
Yeah.
And I just found this out. His nickname is Swole Batman.
Swole Batman.
That's his nickname.
Swole Batman.
So it's a fact.
Who gave him that nickname? Is that like a self-proclaimed nickname, or was that actually given?
Football has all the nicknames.
I think the past
he's 30 pounds heavier than every one of them.
I think the past year in Philly, I think they had the little stigma where Davante Smith he had a nickname too. They all had like nicknames. Batman.
It was all Batmans, right? That's what I thought.
All were Batmans, but they were different because Quez.
I think I did hear that.
Yeah, Quez was in there too. Quez was like the speed Batman. Davante was like the shifty one.
Yeah, skinny Batman or like shifty Batman. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Because my next question was gonna be swole Batman doesn't seem necessary because we all know Batman's swole. So like I didn't understand, but now that makes sense. Everyone's Batman. Okay, can we get a count on these Jamar Chase versus AJ Brown poll? Because I feel like I'm seeing a lot of AJ Browns in the chat. I feel like people are with you on this.
Some people even threw in Debo's name in there. I forgot about Debo.
Debo wasn't an option though.
Yeah. No. But I'm just saying like in the top
top
5,
receivers.
You know?
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Man, it's hard. This is hard. This is a hard question.
There's a lot of good receivers, and I think it's hard too when you got established receivers. You got the young receivers who have come in hot and really made a name for themselves early on. So it is tough, but it's good to see that we got a good generation of receivers now. But yeah, I mean, I'm starting to see a lot more chases now.
Someone said that DK Metcalf is better than every wide receiver in the NFL.
And then not number one.
I was gonna say DK could be in there too, but I'm going off of I'm putting playoff ball in this too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what you gonna do when times get tough? What you gonna do? And the season is done with the regular season. Like I'm looking into the playoffs. Like that's a lot of these guys play some tough ball. Stefon Diggs, he's balling out. Davante, he didn't make the playoffs last year, but I'm going back to when he was in Green Bay. So, I gotta put them in as well too. You know how guys play. When the crunch time and when the game's on.
Yeah, it's just like basketball. Gotta be able to come in clutch, right? What was that, Will?
I was just gonna say that I'm seeing a lot more Chase, but the reason I'm seeing on Chase is his celebrations. He's been in bigger games.
Flashy.
So you're starting to see it lean that way because of his.
That doesn't mean that he can go ahead and win it for you if the game's on the line, though. Just because he has better touchdown dances, that doesn't mean anything.
He's a little more flashy. I told you, he's more swaggy. Like, he's the swaggy guy. We're gonna pick the swaggy guy. Let's just be real.
Yeah. Respect. Like I said, he's a fan favorite, so understandable.